Last year, Elemental Dungeons added something called passives to this game. But since then, we haven't really seen any new passives. The only elements that actually have passives are Lightning, Kitsune, Dragon, Galaxy, Reaper, and of course Phantom. But in today's video, we're going to give every single element a passive. That way every element feels, viable or useful. The only elements we aren't going to be giving passives to are rare elements, because let's be honest, you shouldn't be using these unless you're new to the game, or if you are using these, most likely just trolling. Also, it is worth mentioning that we are changing Phantom's passive in this video, because I'm not going to lie, Phantom's passive right now, it's kind of cheeks. But yeah, this video is in no way to bash at the devs. I generally think their passive designs and choices are really cool, but just to be honest though, we just definitely need more passives, and this is just my personal feedback on what I think the elements passives should be. So yeah, anyway, let's get straight to the video. So first up, we have the epic element called Light, and this passive is going to be called Light of the World. I actually can't remember if passives have names for them, but if they do, then I gave them a name anyway. So yeah, this passive is going to be called Light of the World, which deals 5% on level 1 to 25% on level 5, 25% extra damage to enemies that are weakened to the light element. So what this basically means is Angel Sanctuary, for example, or Snow Castle. The light element is stronger in those dungeons because it does more damage to that element. So now it's gonna be doing 25% more damage to that, to that element. If I remember correctly, the elemental damage buff you get is around 30%, but it'll be like an additional 25%. So I guess it'll be doing like 55% extra damage, which is like crazy, but it's light, Light of the World. I think it's a good passive. It'll definitely bring up light a little bit more. I know it's a epic, but still. Now we have Smoke, and I called this one Smoke Grenade because I generally didn't know what to call it. But pretty much when you dash, you drop a smoke grenade, and when you enter that smoke area, this will teleport you to the nearest enemy. So I guess it'll be good for if you can't find it, single enemies. I really didn't know what to give this one, but yeah, basically the level is scale on the detection range. So yeah, and the passive has a 7-second cooldown. That's probably not that good, but I really didn't know what to give Smoke. There was only so much you could do with that one. All right, so now we have Ice, and I named this one Frozen Solid, so I think it's self-explanatory. You have a 10% on level 1 to 50% on level 5 chance to freeze enemies with their ability. For bosses, this is only 1 to 5% chance, just so it's not broken or anything. All right, now we'll move on to the legendaries. We have Darkness, which I called this one Just Die. So pretty much you deal 10 to 50% more damage to enemies below half their health. So that means, yes, even bosses. So that means, if an enemy is below 50% health, you're gonna do like 50% more damage at level 5. That can be pretty strong. All right, now I'm gonna talk about Lava, and I call this one Molten Pool. So whenever you dash, you leave behind a pile of lava that deals damage over time. The duration lasts from 1 to 5 seconds. I know level 1, so maybe 1 second, but still, I mean, it's not too bad. Now we got Gravity, which I really didn't know what to put for this one. I could have put Gravitational Pool, but that just that could work, but I thought of something else. This one's called Gravitational Flight, which pretty much gives you the ability to freely fly at 100% to 300% base movement speed. So yeah, you can just freely fly with no cooldown. Might as well, right? Give gravity some movement speed. Now onto the next one, we have Angel, and this one's called Angelic Warrior. So pretty much just increases your range and AoE of your sword swings in Midas, only in Midas, by 5% to 25% max level. So that's gonna be pretty dang good, I'm not gonna lie. All right, now we have the bunny element, and I called this one Adrenaline, which I think it will definitely fit when you guys hear what it is. So pretty much while you are below half your HP, it increases your movement speed by 10 to 50%, 50% being the max level, of course, and decreases your cooldown times by 25%. So you just have a burst of adrenaline if you think about it. I think it's pretty good for bunnies, because bunnies are usually prey animals, so I'm sure you guys get the point. Now we have Mech, and I named Mech's passive random rocket. So every 10 seconds to 5 seconds, just depending on level, obviously level 5 will be 5 seconds, it spawns a big rocket next to you that will automatically attack the next enemy that it detects, dealing 200% of your M1 damage. So you're going to be doing double damage from your M1. Like, and that's of course in your transformation as well. So yeah. Now off of Mech, we're gonna make our way to Krampus. Krampus is called Skill Steal. And so what it does is dealing damage with your M1 decreases the cooldown of your other abilities by 0.3 to 1.5 seconds. So obviously 1.5 seconds being the max level. This is I think it's gonna be pretty good. You know, Krampus kind of has very long skill times and really good M1, so this might help it out a little bit more. All right, now we have Solar, which this element kind of needs help too. So for Solar, this passive will be called Solar System. Haha, yeah, you guys get the joke. But for each enemy you kill, up to 4 planets will surround you. Each planet has a different role, so it can get movement speed, extra damage reduction, or cooldown reduction. And of course, I'll put it on screen because I don't feel like reading all this. But this is how much the numbers will be. The highest number obviously being the max level 5. All right, so now we have Phantom, and we pretty much changed it. But if you guys want to know what the current passive is, if I remember correctly, it is whenever Phantom dies, we get a second life, and with that second life, you have 5% more HP at level 1. I think it's 25% at level 5, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that kind of sucks because, like, yeah, I mean, you're not really gonna die like that for the most part anyway. So yeah, so we changed it. So Phantom's passive is called Ghostly Effect. So what this does is so each time an enemy damages you, you have a 5 to 25% chance to become transparent, which completely negates the damage that you should have taken. So pretty much like the damage will kind of basically go through you, and this chance is doubled while you're in transformation. So if you guys didn't know, Phantom basically lost its damage reduction in its transformation. So giving it this effect will definitely help it out, like as far as damage reduction goes. All right, now we have Nightmare, and I call this one Endless Shadows. So pretty much each time you kill 5 to 1 being level 5, whenever you kill 5 to 1 enemies with your Omen Eye ability, which is the one that has like aimbot and the second eye on top, it will stay active for an extra 1 second. So pretty much you will constantly have it up each time you kill an enemy, which is just insane. At level 5, of course. At level 1, it'll be like 5 enemies, and adds an extra second. So yeah, that might be really, really good once it gets level 5. Like, that's the thing. Like, that was kind of my goal, guys. Like, to make it so level 5 is just generally super strong. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now we have Infinity, which I call this one Limitless. And so pretty much you have a meter. While damaging enemies with your abilities, you can fill up this meter. After this meter is filled, you immediately go into a limitless state, which lasts for 6 at level 1 to 10 seconds at level 5. Limitless increases the damage of all your abilities by 50%, increases your movement speed by 50%, gives you 30% damage reduction, increases the cooldown of your Reversal Red and Collapsing Blue, which are the first 2 abilities, to 2 seconds. So yeah, that's going to be pretty good at level 5, but, you know, kind of mid at level 1. But Infinity kind of always needed help, so this is definitely the help we're going to give it. So yeah, these are my passive ideas. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Or is something too OP or something too weak? The legendaries or epics might be a little bit weak, but yeah, I mean, they are legendaries and epics, so yeah, kind of expect that. But let me know what you guys think, and devs, I hope you see this and maybe add one of my ideas to the game. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.